Hey, what's up, everyone? This is your boy DMC Tammy here at the Visai Tan Tiger 01, the Bengal Dragon, bringing you your GFW Impact Wrestling review from August 24, 2017. Okay, this was the the post Destination X show. So let's get straight to it. So Destination X was recapped. Next, so that last week it was shown that last week ADT got into a fight with Jeff Jarrett, American Top Team, and Bobby Lashley and whatnot backstage. Yeah, good stuff. So earlier today, it was shown that ATT arrived in the arena with Lashley, and Dan Lambert was not happy with Jeff Jarrett. Next, Jim Cornette was shown addressing the roster. Says says GFW is providing a platform, and people will have to earn their fame and whatnot. And, and said and to summarize what he said next is basically no one's gonna like embarrass a company and take anything for granted. And this basically sets up the main event for the title, the gauntlet for the gold. So that was the show intro. So it starts with a jobber match versus the OVE. So OVE, I'll just say this: there was a guy in a yellow shirt, a guy in a blue shirt. Okay. Cause the commentary team could do a bit better with identifying who each of them is, a bit more prominently. So blue guy hit a drop kick. Blue guy I think blue and yellow both hit a suicide dive. OVE hit a double team move. They hit a double team running kick. Blue guy hits a Death Valley driver. The yellow guy hits a nasty, I think it's a Hangman's DDT from the while hanging in the middle rope to the outside of the ring apron. That that looked pretty good. And OVE hit the high-low finisher for 3 counts. So this was better than last. This was better than last week, but still, you sort of feel like they're leaving something on the table. Okay, next. Uh, so we go backstage, and Cornette said he fined Lashley 5 grand. Eli Drake comes in and says that listen, yeah, I knew I ran my mouth a lot, so when I said I'm the number one guy, I didn't mean like I want to enter number one. I'm just like I'm the number one talented guy, and basically asked him to change the number. And and Cornette says, congratulations, I've changed your number. You're now number two. Eli flips out saying, that's no different. Go to break, come back. So the Gail Kim storyline was recap. Next, Terrell comes out with new music, which actually sounds pretty good. With the fog machine and everything. JB asked Terrell why she do it, and Taryn, the cheerleader Terrell, goes into a cheerleader mode and says, she had a jealous cheerleader mode, and says she had a relationship with Gail Kim. You showed about the Hall of Fame, but Gail Kim, didn't call or anything. And says Gail Kim is going to leave Robert Irvine high and dry, and says she's sick of this being the Gail show, and says she says the Gail wants to retire, right? So I'll help her retire. Oh man, this was not good, guys. This was not good. I've noticed something as well. I don't think Taryn Terrell is a good heel. I don't think she has it in her to be a good heel. Guys, Let me know what you think. Should they have had Taryn Terrell make a come like Gail Kim loses, Gail Kim gets frustrated, Taryn Terrell comes back and wins her match, and then Gail Kim comes out to congratulate her, and then Gail Kim turns on Taryn Terrell. Should they have done it like that? Because Gail Kim is a much more capable heel than Taryn Terrell. Let me know in the comment section below. So Gail Kim comes out. J- JB intercepts Kim as the crowd goes nuts. Terrell bails from the ring. I'm just waiting to see how this manifests. How this manifests on, excuse me, on live TV. No, on TV and on pay-per-view. But good lord, Taryn Terrell needs a lot of work on her promos. Next, the highlights of the house shows in Long Island and Staten Island were showed, and it looked like although there were small crowds, the fans had a very good time. Like they enjoyed being there. It's not like they had buyer's remorse. No. Okay, go to break. Come back. Next. Okay. Loki, EC3, Moose, Eddie Edwards, Chris Adonis, KM, Braxton Sutter, Eli Drake, Lashley. Like these 9 people said, well, basically they hyped up the gauntlet for the gold, which was good. Okay, next, Cornette confronts Lashley about an ADT about last week's incident. Cornette said like we don't have our people jump in the octagon and jump ringside and like cause a lot of trouble there. Lashley asked why am I not champion? Because I was going to be champion and because of you, Bruce Pritchard was unable to give me the belt. Cornette says Lashley, you have a chance to earn the title, and you are a fighter. You're gonna earn it. And says Lashley, you need to make a choice because these ATT are filling your head with nonsense. Look. I am all for. Look, I am all for putting over how legit MMA is, but here's the thing: you cannot devalue your own product to put over MMA when you are in pro wrestling. You have to do it in a way where your product is not devalued. So I think in that sense, Impact did okay. Maybe could have done a bit better, but I think Impact did okay. Because guys, remember when Bobby Lashley was champion, Impact Wrestling pushed Bobby Lashley as a dual sport athlete. Guys, they even brought in Josh Barnett to have a match with Bobby Lashley. So there's no shortage of Impact Wrestling putting over MMA. But you cannot do it at the expense of your own product. Next. Taya Valkyria video package was shown. And I think Taya Valkyria is like Johnny Mundo's wife or something. Next. The Grado situation was recapped. Go to break. Come back. Grado comes out to the ring for farewell with Joseph Parks. And the fans are all into it. All of them. They're like, Grado, please don't go. Whatnot. So, guys, I would look, as much as I don't like Grado as an in-ring performer, I am completely happy with the capacity in which Grado is being used right now. He is being used as a comic relief. And as a comic relief, I will have to give this to Grado. He is organically over with the crowd. I'll have to give this to Grado. So Grado says he promised he wouldn't cry. The fans mean the absolute world to him. And says this is a sad day to him. He needs to go home. And says no matter what he did, it just didn't work. And Park says he's sorry he couldn't do more for him. And says he and the fans love him. Grado says he's going to miss a lot of the food, and he names off a lot of the fatty food. And he says you're gonna miss the fans the most. Thanks to crowd. Thank you, Grado chant. Grado bows out, but LVN comes out and mmm, mmm. Zack Ryder's girlfriend. Zack Ryder's girlfriend. Wait, she dating Zack Ryder? Zack Ryder, you lucky son of a bitch. Mmm. LVN put out some. LVN put out uh, a video of a photo shoot with I believe for an Earth for like a Earth themed calendar, like air, water, and whatnot. Mm, she was looking fine as fuck, dog. Let me tell you that she was looking real fine. So LVN comes out, loses the wedding dress, loses the bad makeup, comes out looking fine as fuck. Okay, LVN said the past few weeks has been the happiest, and she's a changed woman because of Grado, and basically make some food references. Like, ugh. LVN gets on one knee and asks Grado to marry her. Uh, Grado says yes, and LVN lands a huge kiss on Grado. Everyone celebrates as Congo Kong comes out, and who guess who interrupts Congo Kong? To you Blitz teamers, you'll know what I mean when I say broken Shera. No, no, no. I wish it was broken. Oh, good lord. I so wish it was broken Shera. But it's Mahabali Shera. Man, Impact, please make it happen. Give the broken gimmick to Mahabali Shera. I want to see how, like, like how embarrassing it gets. Look, look, man. Look. Here's what you do, because, and by the way, if anyone is following the, like, I don't know, it seems like sometimes I lose my phone, and this guy called Broken Shera calls in a particular hotline. What I could understand from this Broken Shera calling in is that he's this sort of superhero, fighting for the social justice of Indian people. So just have someone bad mouthing Indian people, and have Mahabali Shera, come in a cape, with a superhero costume, with his, wrestling tights on the outside, and just call him Broken Shera, like I'm going to destroy, I will deleting you right now, please, something like that. Okay, I'm sorry, I digress. But Mahabali Shera confronts, and Congo Kong backs the fuck. Why is Congo Kong backing down from Mahabali Shera? Wait, unless he is Broken Shera, because Broken Shera has a lot of powers. In the hotline, Broken Shera actually deleted and resolved the long standing mystery of Karpal and who kicked his dog, and actually got rid of Karpal. Anyways, I did not like Congo Kong backing down from Mahabali Shera. I really didn't like it. Okay, next. Cornette talks with Eddie Edwards, reminisces with him about, like, when he first saw Eddie Edwards, and says Eddie is gutsy, and says he says he knows what Eddie can do, and Anthem and Cornette will be proud if Eddie won the world title. Next. So basically, hyping up the main event again. I like it. Next, LAX hideout segment, and shout out to Conan, man, dude. Shout out to Conan. Shout out to Impact Wrestling. Hashtag push that TV14 limit. Okay. Okay. Conan checks with, I believe it's Santana, Santana and Ortiz on how the tequila trade is doing because they have a tequila black market, and they said like yeah we jacked up the prices and we make a lot of profit. Conan checks with Diamante. Diamante says yeah I got the hose under control. If the hoes start acting up, I check them hoes. So an alcohol trade, a prostitution trade, and Conan says homicide. Homicide. He's working things out with some people. Like I couldn't quite make out who they are. They're the border of Tijuana, and they get everything. He's responsible for getting everything across the border. So basically, LAX is running the alcohol, the prostitution, and the drug trades across the border. Bad, bad fucking, badass, homie, bad fucking ass. Okay. And basically, Conan says Loki, they should show everyone how they do things. Badass, man, badass, man. Hashtag push the TV 14 limit. Go to break, come back. So now we get to main event. Long main event. Gauntlet for the gold. And also notice, I believe we just had like 2 matches in the entire show. One was the OVE squash match, and the other match is this one. And this one was a long match. Was a long match. So gauntlet for the gold. Eddie Edwards comes out number 1. Eli Drake comes out number 2. And there are loud Eli Drake chants. Eddie's chop highlights. Eddie's hip toss and arm drag. Eddie's clothesline. Mario Bokora comes out. Mario Bokora hit a nasty German suplex to Eddie, which Eddie took a backflip bump. Take notes, John Cena. You take a reverse exploder suplex. You don't do it half-heartedly and pile drive yourself and then complain. No, you go full force. Shout out to Jumping Jeff Farmer, more talented than John Cena, and you basically do a moonsault. So Eddie and Enziguri, Eddie step up Enziguri, and Eddie Kingston comes out. Then we get no highlights. The Braxton Sutter comes out. Sutter hits a neck breaker, snap power slam. Bokora hits another German suplex to Drake. Richard Justice comes out to Sonny Siaki's team. If you guys remember the 2003 Sonny Siaki's team. EC3 comes out. EC3 eliminates Richard Justice after a low blow. Go to break. Come back. Congo Kong comes out. Cleans house. Mario Bokara eliminated by Kong. Okay. Eddie Kingston hits the back fist and Congo Kong eliminates Eddie Kingston. Suicide comes out. Hits his suicide plunge from the top rope to everyone in the inside. Hits arm drags. Hits the kneeless atomic drop and basement spinning wheel kick. Broken! No, I'm not gonna. Okay, Mahabali Shera comes out. Look, Broken Shera, you're just gonna, as what I know right now, he occasionally shows up in a particular hotline. If you want to hear Broken Shera, join blitzsportsnetwork.com and don't miss the hotline episodes. Congo Kong slaps the fuck out of Shera, which I liked. Like, Mahabali Shera, like, look, staring down Congo. Get the fuck out of here. Like, I like that. Okay. Mahabali Shera moves out of the way, and Congo Kong basically eliminates himself, which is the right way to eliminate Congo Kong. Okay, okay. Mahabali Shera, the John Cena of Indian wrestling. No, no. Actually, he's actually improved. But Mahabali Shera hits the attitude adjustment on Eli Drake. How apropos! The attitude adjustment is being used by one of the least talented individuals on the Impact Wrestling roster. How apropos! So shout out to GFW for that. Adonis comes out. Mahabali Shera is eliminated. Phantasma comes in. Phantasma hits the roll through drop kick. Go to break. Come back. So so Johnny Impact comes out. Johnny Mundo. Johnny Impact comes out. And no, I'm not fretting over like why is he called Johnny Impact? Dude, he can be called question mark for all I care. Look, I'm more concerned with firstly like the in-ring ability and the gimmick. If the gimmick is nothing too repulsive, this is why I cannot stand the New Day. The New Day, their gimmick is extremely fruity, extremely faggy. This is why I cannot support Brizango wearing rompers and talking about getting anal probes, anal probes, multiple, not one, multiple of them, because he's more than one probe in the plural. Okay, okay. He hits some clotheslines and a drop kick. I think he hits the C4 on EC3. Eliminates Chris Adonis. Eliminates Suicide. I think he eliminates Suicide, or maybe I got that wrong. Garza Jr. comes out. Garza's springboard drop kick. Snap Hurricane Rana. Garza Jr. eliminates Sutter. Falaba comes in. Cleans house. KM comes out. Hits a big backdrop suplex type move. Taishi Ishimori comes out. Lashley comes out. Lashley eliminates KM and Falaba. Someone hits a dropkick on Lashley. Ishimori gets eliminated. And it looked like Suicide hit a monkey flip. Moose comes out. Garza Jr. sidekick to Moose. Moose power bombs Garza Jr. over the top rope. Go to break. Come back. Low key comes out. So your final entrant is low key. Key's double shotgun drop kick. Key's stomp to counter Johnny's catapult. Phantasma springboard tornado DDT. EC3 hits a TK3 to Phantasma from the inside to the outside, which actually looked pretty good. Eli Drake hits the neck breaker. Moose and Eddie Edwards eliminate EC3. Key hits the Dragon Sleeper on Moose standing up. Lashley eliminates Loki from that position because Moose is a tall dude. Go to break. Come back. Lashley's double clothesline. Lashley's spear. Johnny's springboard spinning wheel kick. Eli Skylord slam. Moose's boot. Pop-up powerbomb running senton. Moose hits a canvas to buckle drop kick to eliminate Bobby Lashley. Eddie Edwards Hurricane Rana's Moose to the outside and eliminates him. Johnny Impact hits a neck breaker. Eli holds on by his feet to not be eliminated. Eli Drake pulls. Eli Drake ends up because Eli Drake went, at one point he went through the middle rope to the outside. Eli and Johnny Impact he went over the top rope to stand the apron. Eli Drake pulls Johnny Impact down from the apron to eliminate him, and now it becomes a one-on-one match. E- Eddie Edwards hits a suicide dive. Eli hits a Skylar slam. Eddie hits a blue thunder bomb. But El- so Eli Drake. Okay, I'm not too sure exactly what the move is, but like I don't know. I'm just calling all of them Skylar slams. But Eli Drake. Uh, oh yeah, and they never announced like what these moves were. Eli Drake powered through, and Eddie Edwards cross body block gets him on his shoulder and hits his finisher for the 3 count and the win. And your new Impact Wrestling GFW Global Champion, Eli Drake. And that is just a fact of life. Okay, yeah, then we get to like ATT being mad, ringside, and then they attack Scott Demore and whatnot. Fans chant Eli Drake as Chris Johnson in the ring. Eli Drake, is looking at the belt. He's sort of, selling the moment. Eli Drake finally wins the belt. Finally wins the belt. Now, Impact Wrestling, do not have him drop the belt even at Bound for Glory. Past Bound for Glory, have him drop the belt then. If you are gonna look, me personally, I would have him hold the belt until Lockdown 2018, and then give it to a Johnny Impact, or then give it to a James Storm, or then give it to like somebody else. But Eli Drake, I think right now guys, Eli Drake, I think deserves a good run with the belt and good feuds with the belt, and use this to, because he is getting a lot of love from the fans. Use this to turn him face. No, I do not know any more spoilers. Yes, if you must know, I had this spoiled for me. Thanks to some fucking dumbasses. But no more spoilers. I did not read any more spoilers. What's gonna happen in the weeks following? I know. Yeah. There's another situation. Yeah. Okay. You know what? Let's talk about it. Low key left the company because he's not a he didn't get a position in the main event. Instead, got position in the X division. Sorry, Low key. If you not getting a push in the main event means Eli Drake gets the belt, I'm sorry. I'm with Eli Drake on this one. Look. It's not like I don't respect Loki. I respect the fuck out of Loki, but look, Loki is not at a level of AJ Styles. Is not at a level of Austin Aries. Is not at a level of Bryan Danielson. Listen, for a smaller guy to be a champion, and I don't know, Eli Drake is not a smaller guy. He's like a medium-sized guy. But for a smaller guy to be a champion, you have to do something out of the ordinary to be a world champion. Look, this is why I'm not. Look, and as for smaller guy being champion, this is why Loki is a dude. Loki is comparable to the Amazing Red, just just a striker version. Look, me personally, I wanted to see him as either a tag team wrestler or the middleweight wrestler. And by the way, we did not see the Impact Grand Championship. I don't know what they're gonna do with that, but I I sincerely wish they actually. I sincerely hope they actually bring back the Impact Grand Championship. Personally, no. Loki is not even at a level of Christopher Daniels. Christopher Daniels is very, very versatile. Christopher Daniels. So I'm sorry. As long as Loki has been in the game, he has not. He's below that tier where you are a smaller guy and you deserve. You are a significantly smaller guy. Eddie Edwards is not significantly smaller. A significantly smaller guy and deserves the world title. Sorry, Loki's not there. Although, but Loki is one of those difficult ones. Like, if had Loki won the belt and put over Eli Drake at Bound for Glory, I would have been okay with it. If he put over someone like Lashley or EC3 or Matt Sydal, then no, don't give the belt to Loki. But had he put Eli Drake over, I would have been okay with it. But now I'm getting Eli Drake as champion. So yes, I'm happy. My overall show rating, you might have seen a comment, I gave it a 6 out of 10. You know what, I'm actually, upon further thought, I'm going to go 6.5 out of 10. I'm sorry, Eli Drake winning has a huge role play in it. LAX being badasses has a huge role play in it. But you basically got 2 matches in this show, and some of the segments were sort of train wrecks. You had your entertainment segments, but still. But the go home highlight of this show, Eli Drake won the fucking belt. Let me know what you thought about this show in the comment section below. As usual, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and follow me on Twitter at TanTaga01. This is the Bengal Dragon, Tanveer Syed, MC Tamon signing out.